for Warrior football here live at Bulldog Stadium. We'll bring you unofficial stats at halftime, and we'll give you unofficial stats at the end of the game as well. And the official stats are what you'll see in the STLtoday.com. Again, our sponsor tonight is HCC Internet Service, and they are providing the camera work and everything here with us. And also, my cameraman is Scott Keenan. High school rules, it's actually a touchback. So Eagles will be 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Yeah. So Jacob Hill is your quarterback for the Columbia Eagles. He's in shotgun formation. Try to see who's got next to him. It's a handoff. It's a handoff to number 23, Cameron Schufelt, and he's stopped immediately by. Looked like he was stopped by number 33, Devin Hemmer. And Tyler McIver on that tackle. Also. So it looked like he picked up just a couple yards. So 2nd 8. Again, Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. Has nobody open. He takes off. Almost intercepted. It is intercepted. Oh, wow. Intercepted. Intercepted by number 82. Alex Schulteis, big interception early. It almost looked like from over here, it was on the opposite side of the field and it touched the ground. But it's a clearly interception for Alex Schulteis and the Bulldogs here. So 1st and 10 on the Columbia 25, right out of the gate. Zach Schaub, your quarterback for the Warrior Bulldogs. You got Steven Shad in the backfield. Rick Wiegand to his left. And Taylor Veneer to his right. Taylor in motion. Zach back to throw. He's finding end zone. Oh, yes! Yes! Completion to Austin Campbell! About the 2-yard line. They did that same play last week where Austin actually scored a touchdown. Unbelievable. Nice pass by Zach. 24 yards. Not a touchdown yet, but man, that was close. Good play by Zach to Austin Campbell. Zach back under center. You got Steven Shadow back with it. Steven Shadow, he pushes his way through. Touchdown Bulldogs. No indication yet. And they're saying shy, but it looked like he crossed it.
Number 48, Steven Shadow.
They're right at the goal line. It looked like he crossed it and came back, but no indication of a touchdown. So 2nd and goal now for the Bulldogs on the 1. Zach getting under center, and he pushes his way through himself. Still no indication. Now, touchdown Bulldogs! Touchdown Bulldogs! And that's your touchdown. Zach Schaub keeps himself, and he's in the end zone. And now Ryan Acock's going to come out and do the extra point. Actually, it looks like they're leaving Noah Menino in to do the extra point this time. So Noah Menino is going to do the extra point tonight. Colton Hardy, the holder. Here's a snap. Kick is up. And good. So it is 7-0 early here in the first quarter. 10:37 left in the first quarter, and your Bulldogs strike first. 7-0, and we'll be right back. And now Noel Menino will do the kickoff here again. Back there for Columbia is Cole Crisp and Easton Huffhines. So let's see where Nolan can put this one. Big plays early for the Bulldogs. Here's the kick. It kicks toward the corner. Stays in bounds like two. Cole Crisp with the return, and he stopped right about the 20-yard line. Taken down by number 26, Paul Stewart. So the Columbia Eagles will now take over 1st and 10 on the 20, their own 20-yard line. So once again, Jacob Hill is in shotgun formation. He's trying to get the Bulldogs to go off sides, but it didn't work that time. Trying to call the plays here from shotgun formation, trying to see if Waterloo would jump. Handoff to number 23, Cameron Schufelt. He has a little bit of running room, gets about 7 yards. Taken down by number 82, Alex Schulteis. Looks like he got about 6 yards on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 4 on their own 26. And no huddle, Jacob Hill is no huddle offense. He's in shotgun formation, Cameron Schufelt in his backfield. It's a handoff to Schufelt once again. He spins, and he's taken down, gain about 1 or 2 yards. Taken down by number 16, Colton Hardy, and it looks like number 44, Jeremy Reddick. Devin Hemmer again also was in on that tackle. So 3rd and 2 on the Columbia 28. So a few fans starting to chant defense. Again, Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. Cameron Schufelt to his right. It's a handoff to Schufelt. No, Jacob Hill keeps himself and goes nowhere. And it looked like there might be a fumble. So it's 4th down. So it looked like Colton Hardy was in on that. Sean O'Gwen also was in on that. And Blake Lashley also was in on that tackle. So it's going to be 4th down and 3 on their own 27. The low snap. Oh, so he needed, when he tried to, Jacob Hill trying to retrieve the low snap, he actually kneeled down on the play, which results in a Waterloo Bulldog 1st down. Unbelievable here early on as we start this game. So on the 16-yard line of Columbia, the low snap from the Columbia, and Jacob Hill has to go down and get it, but he goes down, puts his knee on the ground, and deadens the ball. So now the Waterloo's going to take over on Columbia 16. Again, Zach Schaub under center. He's got Steven Shad in his backfield. Rick Wiegand in motion. It's a handoff to Rick Wiegand. He turns. He gets about 4 yards. Taken down by 76 of Columbia. Cole Foster with a takedown there on Rick Wiegand. Ryan Aycock comes in to the huddle as Austin Campbell comes out. So Zach Schaub again under center, 2nd and 7 on the Columbia 17. Zach under center, Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach keeps himself, he throws, he's got, just a little wide of intended for Ryan Aycock, but just a little wide. Tried almost to do that same corner play they did early, but just a little wide. So now it'll be 3rd and 4 on the 14 of the Columbia Eagles. Showing it's actually 3rd and 7. The clock was showing 3rd and 4, but 3rd and 7. As now Zach's in shotgun formation, and now we have a flag. False start against the Waterloo Bulldogs. A little mix up there, looked like between Steven Shad and Zach. So 3rd and 12 on the Columbia 19. Not sure if the play, they couldn't understand what the play was or what was going on there, but it looked like a little mix up. So now Zach's in shotgun formation. Got Steven Shad to his left. Rick Wiegand wide out. Zach rolls out. He puts it in the air. Just a little wide. That was intended for number 86. Nick DeVan. So incomplete pass. So now 4th and 12 on Columbia 19. Looks like Ryan Aycock's going to try to come in. Do a little chip shot here for a field goal. So we're looking about a 35-yard field goal here from Ryan Aycock. So Colton Hardy the holder. Ryan Aycock's back. Here's a snap. Kick is up. And it is good. That is good. 10-0 with 7:58 left in the first quarter. So 10-0 early here for the Waterloo Bulldogs over Columbia Eagles right now. And this crowd is starting to get fired up even more. So when you score this early against a rival down the street, or actually, well, just down the highway, Route 3, it's like, kind of like the Route 3 playoff game here. This is pretty big for the Waterloo Bulldogs. Last year when we played them, it was cold and rainy, and today we got 85 degrees. You just stick around for a while. The weather's going to change on you. So now again, you got Cole Crisp and Easton Huffhines back for Columbia to receive, and it's going to be Nolan Menino's going to kick off. So let's see how Nolan last time tried to put it to his right corner over there of the end zone. Trying to get it right like at the 1 yard line or something. Kick is going for that corner again. And Cole Crisp with the return. He's got a little bit of room. He breaks one tackle. He breaks another. And finally taken out of bounds. Nolan Menino had to take the kicker down. Last week, Nolan took it down like three returns. You don't want your kicker taking too many shots like that. So once again, special teams isn't coming through for the Waterloo Bulldogs like they wanted to. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 on their own 38 of Columbia. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation with Cameron Schufelt to his right. It's a fake handoff. It was a fake handoff to Easton Huffhines, and he takes himself. Taken down by number 45, Grant Schneider. It looked like a penalty flag down there. Offensive holding. There we go. That's what we like to hear. So that'll back up the Eagles a little bit here. Offensive holding. You had to figure it. There was a big gap there for a reason. So 10-yard penalty. Looks like first and 18 on the 30-yard line. So Jacob Hill back in shotgun formation again. Now he's got Cameron to his left. Jacob's back to throw. He's got Tyler Joseph, and Tyler Joseph is immediately taken down by 31. Thomas Heavner, but not before he gains about almost 9 yards on the play, 10 yards. So 9-yard reception. So Thomas Heavner was right there immediately to stop him, but not before he gained 9 yards. So 2nd and 9 on Columbia's 39. Again, Jacob Hill back in shotgun formation. Hand off to Cameron Shufelt, a flag on the play. And Cameron's tripped up immediately by 31. Thomas Heavner. But a penalty on there. It looks like it's against Columbia because I see the Waterloo coach saying decline it. Waterloo coach is giving a decline signal out there. So it looks like it's going to be against Columbia. False start against Columbia. As the referees and umpire talking over here, the coach on the sideline was motioning that they want to decline it, but I'm not sure if they can. That's what they're talking about here. So they are going to step it off. 5-yard penalty. Second and 14 on Columbia's 34. So Columbia having trouble getting things moving on their end. And the Bulldog defense is kind of stepping up big here, but Columbia's kind of hurting themselves in the same fashion with the penalties. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. Cameron Shufelt to his left. You got Tyler Joseph wide out. Here comes a pass intended for Tyler Joseph. And Jeremy Reddick just put a big hit on Tyler Joseph as he was trying to go for the ball. So now it's going to be 3rd and 14. Ball on the Columbia 34-yard line with 6 minutes, 23 seconds left in the first quarter. So 3rd and 14. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. Cameron Shufelt to his right this time. He's back to throw. Bulldogs rush. And he gets about a few yards. Tyler McIver with a big tackle there. Tyler McIver just kind of like jumps on the back and just takes him down, and he's so big. It's fun to watch Tyler McIver tackle. He's just so big and just so powerful. He just takes the players and takes them down immediately. So 4th and 8 on the Columbia 40-yard line. Jacob Hill with the punt. Picked up by the Waterloo Bulldogs.
Number 1, Mitch Gladney on the return.
Mitchell Gladney on the return. I'm not sure. Mitchell Gladney was just added to the roster here. He tried to pick up and run it and didn't really get no running room there at all. So now with 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter, the Bulldogs will be 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line. So Zach Schaub again on center. He's got Taylor Veneer to his right. He's got Steven Shad in the back, and he's got Rick Wiegand to his left. And it's a handoff to Taylor Veneer, and he turns it and gets about maybe a yard. So Taylor gets about a yard on the carry. Maybe looks like more like 2 yards. So 2nd and 8 on the Waterloo 32-yard line. Bulldogs lead this one 10-0 with 5 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Again, Zach under center. Steven Shad in the back. Rick Wiegand in motion. It's a handoff to Rick Wiegand. He turns it up, and he's got a little bit of room. He gets about 6 yards. And he was tackled by number 34, Lou Easinghouse. So now Austin Campbell comes in the mix, and Ryan Aycock comes out. So it's 3rd and 2 on their own 38. Bulldogs try and get a drive going here again. Try and add to that scoreboard. It's a handoff to Steven Shad. He muscles his way through for a first down. He's taken down by... He's tackled by number 80, Kevin Spizak. Kevin Spizak took him down. Now they're saying 4th down. Oh, there's flag penalty. They're saying fall. They're saying forced. They're saying false start. Oh, they said actually he was down beforehand. One referee was giving like a motion. I guess he's just telling them to keep the clock running or something. But it looked like he had a first down, but I guess he was down by contact before he got across to the first down marker. My apologies. So Noah Menino back to punt. The kick is up. That's a good punt by Noah Menino. Good punt. It takes a Waterloo bounce. Good punt by Noah Menino. And it goes all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Good punt by Noah Menino. It's down by number 31, Thomas Hebner, at about the 2-yard line. Noah Menino got a little error underneath that one. So it's going to be Columbia ball. 1st and 10 on their own 2. What a kick by Noah Menino. So 1st and 10 on Columbia's own 2-yard line. 59-yard punt by Noah Menino. Outstanding. And no return. So Jacob Hill in shotgun formation in his own end zone. I think it's Cameron Schufelt on the carry. I'm not sure who got the tackle.
I didn't see it, but they lost a yard.
They lost. Looked like they was lost by Brett Dagner, and they lost a yard. Reed Hoffman was on the tackle there. So lost yard, 2nd and 11. So Jacob Hill's back in his own end zone once again, and here comes the Bulldogs. And put a little pressure on Tyler Joseph. They throw it out to Tyler Joseph for the reception. So he gets about the 10-yard line, tackled by Jeremy Reddick. 31 also was in on the tackle, Thomas Hebner. So 3rd and 3 on the Columbia 9. With 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. So Jacob Hill back in shotgun. Handoff to Cameron Schufelt. He breaks a hole. It looks like he gets a first down. Tyler McIver with the tackle. But not before Cameron Schufelt gets a first down. Sean O'Gwin also assisted on the tackle. And Tyler McIver comes off shaking up a little bit. Let's hope he's okay. He's a big key to this defense for the Bulldogs. So Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. He's got Cameron Schufelt to his left. It's a fake to Cameron. And it's thrown to number 30, Zach Matthews. And looked like Grant Schneider and Alex Schulteis on the tackle. So gain of 5 yards, 2nd and 5 on Columbia 25 with under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Your Bulldogs are leading this one 10-0. Again, Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. He's got Cameron to his right this time. High snap, fake Cameron, and the Bulldogs rushing right. Almost intercepted by Grant Schneider. It went right through his hands. So incomplete pass by Jacob, but almost an interception. So 3rd and 5. And you got a few fans out there trying to get this crowd chanting defense now. So 3rd and 5 on Columbia's 25. Jacob Hill again in shotgun formation. He's got Cameron to his right. Another high snap. He rolls out. Tyler Joseph, it was in his hands and dropped. In his hands and dropped. So it'll be 4th and 5 on the 25. Incomplete pass. Thomas Heidner put the heat on Tyler Joseph as he's getting ready to catch. As Tyler Joseph is getting ready to catch the ball, Thomas Heidner is putting some heat on him. So 4th and 5. Jacob Hill back to punt for the Columbia Eagles. And Mitchell Gladney in the backfield for the Warriors. Mitchell's going to get a little bit of return here. He's at over across the 50. About the 46-yard line. So he was tackled by number 3, Easton Huffhines. Mitchell with a few yards there on the return. 11-yard return for Mitchell Gladney, who's a sophomore. So 1st and 10 on the Columbia 47. Warley will take over. It's 1 minute, 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Zach under center. Steven Shadden's backfield. You got Taylor Veneer to his right in motion. Rick Wiegand to the left. And it's all to Steven Shadden. He's got some room. He gets almost close to the first down. By 44, Tim Sipple. It is a first down for the Bulldogs. From where we were standing, there's a lot of the Bulldog bench, so it's hard to see where he actually went out of the bench. So 11 yard for a first down for the Bulldogs for Steven Shadd. Again, Zach now in. He's under center. Steven Shadd's backfield. Rick Wiegand in motion. It's a handoff to Steven Shadd, and he has nowhere to go. The Eagle nest kind of just landed right there on Steven Shadd. He had nowhere to go. So it looked like no gain. So 2nd and 10 on the Columbia 36. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Zach under center. Steven Shadd in the back. Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach's back, rolls out the throw. He throws it to Rick Wiegand. Intended for Rick Wiegand. And incomplete. Incomplete pass. Kind of, I don't know, somebody didn't run the route right, or else miscommunication because the ball was kind of thrown to his backside and there's no way for him to catch that. So now Ryan Aycock comes into the huddle. Ryan Aycock goes far out to the right. Zach in shotgun formation. He's got Steven Shadd to his left. Taylor Veneer in motion. Zach back to pass. Wide open for Zach. He's got plenty of time. Throws it all the way into the end zone. He's got somebody. Rick Wiegand. Oh! In the hands and out. It was intended for Rick Wiegand. Zach had all the time, and he rolled out and found Rick Wiegand wide open and in and out, and no good. Incomplete pass. So now it's going to be 4th and 10 on Columbia 36. And Noah Menino is lined up to punt. Noah Menino with the kick. Kind of chips it over to the corner. Just it bounced about the 5 and took a Columbia bounce right into the end zone, and so now it's going to be 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Looked like for a minute that ball was going to kind of come back, get that backspin on it and come back a little bit and stay in bounds, but it went right into the end zone and for a touchback. So Columbia will take over with 27 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bulldogs will lead this one 10-0. And it's 1st and 10 on Columbia's own 20-yard line. Jacob Hill back. Got a wide open man, number 30, Zach Matthews. So 16-yard reception there. First down for Columbia Eagles.
Zach Matthews on the reception. Brought down by number 16, Colton Hardy.
Colton Hardy with the tackle.
Gain of 14 yards.
That was 14 yards. All the yards we gave you tonight are unofficial until you see it in the paper. So unofficial yards tonight. Colton Hardy got mixed up here. My spotter trying to tell me the number of the person who tackled was number 16, Colton Hardy, but close enough. Oh, it's hand off to Cameron Schufeld. He huddles over. Tackled by number 38, Sean O'Gwen. So Cameron gets about 6 yards. And that's the end of your first quarter. It's 10-0. Your Bulldogs lead this one after 1. We'll be right back.
It was a gain of 5 yards.
We are back live at the Bulldog Stadium here in Waterloo, Illinois, where the Waterloo Bulldogs are leading this one 10-0 as they start the second quarter. It's 2nd and 3 on the 41 of Columbia Eagles, and Columbia has the ball. Jacob Hill hands off to Cameron Schufeld, and Schufeld kind of muscles his way through. I'm not sure if he's going to get first down, but Blake Lashley made the tackle, and they're going to be shy of the first down. Looks like it's going to be third and 1.
Third down and 1 yard to go for the Eagles.
So 3rd and 1 on about the 43-yard line of Columbia. Timeout, Columbia.
Their first timeout of the first
So
half.
first timeout for Columbia of the half.
Timeouts in the first half and 3 timeouts in the second half.
So timeout, we'll be right back. We're back live at Bulldog Stadium, brought to you by HTC tonight, where it's your Waterloo Bulldogs are taking on the Columbia Eagles, and they lead this one 10-0 with 11:15 left in the second quarter. So 3rd and 1 on about the 43-yard line of the Columbia Eagles. Jacob Hill hands it off to Cameron Schufelt, and he looks like he's going to have a first down. He's taking it.
Cameron Schufelt.
taken down by Cole Milam.
Gain of 2.
Cole Milam with the takedown there.
First down.
So it is first down, 1st and 10 for Columbia. So Jacob Hill waiting for the play from the coach in the sideline. A little confusion there. Jacob Hill, shotgun formation. He's got Cameron to his right. High snap. He's back to throw. Looks like number 88, Brendan Wilhelm with the reception, and taken down by Sean O'Gwyn.
By number 38, Sean O'Gwyn.
But now after Columbia gains about 8 yards.
That'll bring up a second down and 2 yards to go.
So 2nd and 2 on the Waterloo's 46-yard line. So Jacob Hill in shotgun formation once again, and there's really no huddle here. And it's a handoff again to Cameron Schufelt, and it looks like it's going to be another first down.
23, Cameron Schufelt on the carry.
Didn't really get who tackled him on that one.
Tackled by number 78.
78, Cole Milam again with the big tackle.
Gain of
But
3 yards.
again, Cameron gets the first down with 3-yard gain there. Cameron Schufelt's being used awful lot tonight. He must be the horse of that foundation over in Columbia, because he is getting a workout tonight, and they're running him a lot. And so now he's going to line up to the left side of Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. Jacob's back to throw. Got a little bit of room. Low, incomplete pass. Intended for
Hill's pass intended for number 88.
88, Brendan Wilhelm.
That'll bring up a second down.
So 2nd and 10. On about the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs. So Jacob Hill back in shotgun formation again, and now Cameron lines up to the left side of him again. Now Cameron's going to go up to the line a little bit more. It's a handoff to number 30, Zach Matthews, and he goes nowhere. Tyler McGyver with a big stop. Cole Milam on a big stop.
Loss.
And
Number 51.
And that's a big loss. Cole and Tyler, you get Cole and Tyler teamed up together, you ain't going nowhere.
15 yards to go.
Cole Miles only a freshman, and I tell you what, teaming up with Tyler McGyver, who's a senior, those are 2 wrecking machines right there. That's just they'll put a stop on you immediately. So high snap to Jacob Hill. He's back to pass. Short, intended for number 88, Brendan Wilhelm. So incomplete pass. So 4th and 14 for Columbia. And let's see what Columbia wants to do here, because down 10-0. Still a lot of time in this football game, but down 10-0 with 8:59 left in the first half. Jeremy Reddick getting a call from the sideline. Looks like Mitchell Gladney back to receive for the Bulldogs, and they are going to kick. Jacob Hill does kick it away, and there's going to be no return. Kicks out of bounds, and they're going to mark this one here. They're still walking, and now they're going to mark it off right about the 26-yard line. So Waterloo will take over 1st and 10. It's a 21-yard punt with no return. So 1st and 10 on their own 26. It is really noisy out here tonight, folks. It's good to see this crowd fired up, and so much energy in this crowd tonight. One, it's not as hot as it was last week, and I think this crowd might be a little bit bigger tonight than it was last week, and that's good to see. And a lot of student body out here as well. It's really good to see. So Zach Shaw back under center. Steven Shad in the backfield. It's a handoff to Steven Shad. He bounces off of one, makes his way through for a few yards. Tackled by number 23. 34, I'm sorry. Lou Isinghouse made the stop. Cameron Schufelt was also on the tackle there. It's Cameron Schufelt playing both sides of the ball as well tonight. So Zach under center once again. Steven Shad in the back. Taylor Vanier in motion. Hand out Taylor Vanier. He's got a little bit of room and trips up. It looked like Taylor could actually just kept on going, followed to the sideline. I think he would actually had a little bit of a path. There was wide open on that sideline. He just turned up a little bit too soon, I believe. And loss of 1 yard there. So 3rd and 9 on the Bulldogs' 27-yard line. So 7 minutes and about 40 seconds left in the first half. Zach in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. He's airing it out. Austin Campbell! Oh, yes! Austin Campbell with the reception. And looked like it's going to be pass interference on Columbia. It's going to be automatic first down anyway. I'm sure it has to be against Columbia. Oh! Wow! They're going to call offensive pass interference. Oh, my. Wow. And if you could play it back at home on your instant replay, play it back. I thought it was going the opposite way. So, what a play from Zach to Austin, but pass interference on Austin Campbell. And that backs up the Bulldogs. Just when you think things are going good. So, half distance to the goal line. So it's 3rd. It's at the 14-yard line of the Bulldogs. So Zach in shotgun formation calls timeout. Zach wants to talk over the coaches with 7 minutes, 22 seconds left in the first half. Zach's first timeout of the half here, and he wants to talk over the coaches real quick. We'll be right back. We are live back at Bulldogs Stadium with 7 minutes and 22 seconds left in the first half. Your Bulldogs lead this one 10-0, but are backed up deep in their own end here. So 3rd and 23 yards to go for the Bulldogs. Rick Wiegand in motion, and there's a penalty flag. False start. Legal procedure. So now that's going to back it up another 5 yards. You just call a timeout and you get a penalty. Coach cannot be happy. So it looks like Ryan Aycock comes out and Reed Huffman comes into the huddle. So Zach now is under center. Just trying to get some room to kick it here, I guess. Rick Wiegand, hand out to Rick. He makes one turn. He goes back. And he's tackled immediately. Trying to see who actually was that on the tackle. It looked like number 2, Cole Crisp, was on the tackle there. So it's going to be 4th down for the Bulldogs. Deep in their own end here. So Rick Wiegand had a gain of 4 yards, so 4th and 24 to go here with 6:46 left in the first half, and Nolan Menino back to punt this one. And let's hope Nolan gets a lot of air underneath this one. Low snap. Oh, it's blocked. It's kind of a muff punt. Low snap, and he has to kick it, and Columbia gets great field position here inside the Waterloo 20-yard line.
So the Eagles will take over at the Bulldog 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
Not much Nolan could have done with that one. That was a low snap, and the Eagles were coming. The Eagles, you could say, Eagles have landed on that one. You don't have to go all the way to Alton to see the Eagles land. They landed right there on that ball, and it was not a good sight for the Bulldogs. So now Jacob Hill in shotgun formation, handoff to Cameron Schufelt, and he muscles his way through. And Cameron found a hole there and just muscles his way through.
Cameron Schufelt on the carry.
Looked like Alex Schulteis had a tackle, but not before it's first. Now it's 10 yards, so it's 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the Eagles. So now Jacob Hill back in shotgun formation again with Cameron to his left. And it's a handoff to Cameron again. And Cameron is just muscling his way through. Again, Alex Schulteis with the tackle. And Devin Hemmer on the tackle on the stop before Cameron can get into the end zone. So 5 and 30 seconds left in the first half. It's 2nd and goal at the 2 for the Eagles. So Jacob Hill in shotgun, and it's a handoff to Cameron Schufelt, and it looks like he's in. Touchdown Eagles. So just like that, things have turned here at Bulldog Stadium. So 2-yard touchdown return or run by Cameron Schufelt, and Cameron looks like he's getting stronger as the night goes on. Andrew Dossett will be the kicker for the Eagles for the extra point. Andrew, a longtime soccer player, and his kick is up, and it is good. Andrew's an outstanding soccer player and baseball player, and here he kicks that one too for the extra point. Tyler Joseph was a holder on that one, so now it's 10-7 with 5:18 left in the first half. We'll be right back. We're back live here at Bulldog Stadium. The Bulldogs are leading this one 10-7. Columbia just scored a touchdown with 5:18 left in the first half. So now Andrew Dossett will kick off for the Eagles here. Rick Wiegand is back to return this one. Andrew Dossett puts a boot on this. It just goes right into the end zone. Andrew Dossett, what a phenomenal player, athlete. He just very, very good at soccer and very good at baseball, and now he's out here playing football as a kicker, and that's where you find most of your kickers is a soccer field. So the Waterloo's going to start pretty deep in their own. It's actually at the 20-yard line here. So 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line with 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first half. First quarter is all Bulldogs, and now the tides have turned here, and now the Eagles have actually stepped it up a notch. Cameron Schufelt has kind of led the way for the Eagles. So Zach under center, Stephen Shad with the handoff. Stephen Shad makes a little hole. He gets a little bit of room there. Kevin Spizak was with the tackle. And Nathan, I didn't catch the last one, but Nathan also was on a tackle for Columbia. Nathan Schnack was also in that tackle. Apologize for that. Trying to get all these names correct tonight. Zach Schaub hands it off to Stephen Shad, and he gets nowhere. And now you can just hear the Columbia side. So he's tackled, stopped immediately by number 55, Nick Balacina. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 5. About 3rd and 4 yards to go. Zach under center. Taylor Veneer in motion. Zach rolls out the pass. Intercepted. Intended for Rick Wiegand, but intercepted by Columbia. Zach Matthews for Columbia with the interception. It went from Bulldogs to Columbia all of a sudden, and the momentum has really turned here with 4 minutes left in the first half. So at the 34-yard line of the Bulldogs, Columbia's going to take over. It's going to be 1st and 10. Jacob Hill in the backfield. And he's in shotgun formation. You got Cameron Schufelt next to him to the left. And Jacob's going to throw this one. He's going to air it out. He's got a man wide. Intended for Easton Huff-Hines. But Jacob Hill throws it way out of bounds. And now there's a penalty flag against the Waterloo Bulldogs. There's a penalty on there. So not sure what the penalty is here, but it looks like personal foul. Personal foul. Roughing a passer. So against the Bulldogs, and that's a huge penalty. 15 yards. So 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Penalties. So Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. It's a handoff to Cameron Schufelt, and Cameron is just muscling his way through this Bulldog defense right now. Tyler McIver on the tackle, and also number 31, Thomas Hebner. And they also given Reed Huffman a little bit of credit on that tackle as well. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. And Jacob Hill again in shotgun formation with Cameron to his side. And when Cameron's to his side, it's dangerous here. Cameron again gets the ball, and he is tackled, finally taken down by a pack of dogs. But not before he gains another couple yards here. They're giving Reed on the tackle on that one, but it was just a pack of dogs that kind of helped finally corral Cameron Schufelt. He is just taking his Bulldog defense on his back right now and running in. So 3rd and 2 with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first half. The Bulldogs lead this one 10-7, but the Columbia Eagles are threatening right here. So now there's going to be a timeout. Columbia Eagles take a timeout, so we'll take a quick break here. We'll be right back. I want to thank again Scott Key, my cameraman. Cheerleaders just throwing footballs up here. You think one of the cheerleaders throw one to their dad up here, right, Scott? But I guess not. You trying to get the crowd pumped up here a little bit, throwing footballs into the stand, but Scott was not lucky enough to get a small souvenir. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 for Columbia on the Waterloo. Jacob Hill again. Jacob Hill keeps it himself this time. And now it's going to be first and goal.
16, Colton Hardy.
Colton Hardy with the tackle, but not before he gains a first down, so it's going to be first and goal for Columbia Eagles. With 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half, Columbia Eagles here are
At the 5-yard line.
threatening to score again real soon. So now again, Jacob Hill, shotgun formation. Cameron Schufelt once again,
Number 23,
stopped by Colton Hardy.
on the carry.
And number 33, Devin Hemmer, comes up limping there. So
By number 16, Colton Hardy. And number 88,
Reed Huffman also on the tackle, but Devin Hemmer looked like he came up a little limping. He's out there limping a little bit now. He's still in the huddle, and they're not switching him out. So second and goal from the 3-yard line with 1 minute and 49 seconds left in the first half here. Jacob Hill again in shotgun formation. Now Cameron's to his right. And Cameron comes across. It's a handoff to him. And they stop him short of the goal line, looks like. Columbia fans are saying it's a touchdown, but it's shy of the goal line.
Again on the carry.
Not sure who got the stop on that one.
Now just short of the goal line by number 31.
Shy of the goal line by number 31. Thomas Hebner with the stop there. So third and goal.
Gain of 2. That'll bring up a third and goal from the 1-yard line.
Third and goal from the 1. And now Jacob Hill getting some information from the sideline, getting the play over there. Play clock is running. You can see how close that is to the goal line on your camera there. We kind of zoomed it in. Scott Keene, great camera work by zooming that ball right in on the goal line.
Timeout, Columbia.
So it is going to be timeout Columbia. They let the clock run down a little bit. Now it's 1 minute left in the first half. So we'll be right back. So 46 seconds left in the first half as third and goal from the 1. Columbia is threatening here to score. So Jacob Hill in shotgun formation with Cameron Schufelt to his right. It's a handoff to Cameron, and he don't make it. Oh, now they do say they are saying touchdown. From it looked like he got stopped, but they're saying 1-yard touchdown for Cameron Schufelt. So now it's 13-10. Columbia Eagles lead this one. So Andrew Dossett will try for the extra point here. Low snap. Blocked. Blocked. Extra point is blocked. 44, Jeremy Reddick with the big block on Cameron Schufelt, and he comes into the sideline pumped up. Way to go, Jeremy. Nice block. It was a low snap. A low snap and then a block on the extra point by Jeremy Reddick with 40 seconds left in the first half here. Columbia leads this one 13-10, so hopefully the Bulldogs get downfield. Maybe we can get up a field goal here real quick. The wind is kind of not blowing at all, so you know the way Menino kicked it a while ago. I say you get anywhere close, give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. You know, let somebody get a shot on it and try to see if you can't kick it from as far as you have to.
Kicking off, number 45.
So Rick Wiegand is in the back to receive this one. Andrew Dawson to kick it off. And it's going to go right into the end zone with no return. So it's going to be Bulldog football. First and 10 on their own 20-yard line with 40 seconds left in the first half. So let's see if we can move this ball at least in field goal range here. We still got 2 timeouts. Anything's possible, but if we can get within range, we're going to take a shot for a field goal here before halftime. So Zach in shotgun formation, he's back to throw, and he's going to air it out. It's Rick Wiegand, and he's got some room. He gets out of bounds about the 40-yard line, and that'll stop the clock. He's knocked out by number 33, Dallas Schrader. And for 20 reception from Zach Schaub to Rick Wiegand for a first down. That's what we need. Keep airing it out, Zach. So Zach, again, shotgun formation. Zach airs this one out again. Oh, intended for, looked like Ryan Aycock. So incomplete. So second and 10 with 29 seconds left in the first half. Zach looked like he kind of didn't get a good grip on that one there. It kind of flew out of his hand, but he had Ryan down the sideline, just overthrew him. So Zach in shotgun formation again. Steven Shad to his right. Zach's going to air it out again. Pass to Ryan Aycock. And it gets out of bounds. About the 44-yard line. Cameron Schufelt ran Ryan out of bounds. Rick Wiegand out of bounds there. So 23 seconds left. 3rd and 8. We got to try to get a little bit closer. So again, Zach in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. Got Rick Wiegand. Oh, incomplete. Nathan Schneck kind of broke that one up. So what do we do here, Bulldogs? 18 seconds left. It's 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt this one away. Noah Menino back there to punt this one, and hopefully he can send this one here at least deep enough, but keep it within 10-yard line. Another low snap. Not a very good punt, straight up, but it takes a worthy bounce. I heard some of the coaches yelling, "Let it go." They wanted to bounce a couple more times. So Grant Schneider takes the ball and downs it at the 20, about the 30-yard line of Columbia. So I heard the coaches telling them, "Let it go." They wanted to kind of bounce a little bit more. So 1st and 10 on Columbia's own 30. And it looks like they're going to kneel this one down and just go into the halftime with a 3-point lead here. So at your halftime, it's Columbia 13, your Bulldogs 10. We'll be back in a little bit with a few stats for the first half. We're going to keep the camera on, so just kind of enjoy the halftime show, and then we'll be right back with the second half. Welcome back to Bulldog Stadium here. I'll give you a few halftime stats. For Waterloo, Rick Wiegand has carried the ball 4 times for 15 yards. Stephen Shad has carried it 6 times for 20 yards. Taylor Veneer 2 times for 1 yard. And it looks like Columbia, Cameron Schufelt 15 times for 56 yards. Excuse me one moment here. And it looks like Jacob Hill has carried it twice for 4 yards. And Zach Matthews has carried it once for -4 yards. On the receiving end of things for Waterloo, Austin Campbell, 1 reception for 24 yards. Rick Wiegand, 2 receptions for 24 yards. And Zach Schaub has thrown 3 times for a total of 48 yards. Jacob Hill is 6 plays for 35 yards. Looks like Waterloo's had the ball for 4 minutes. Trying to read somebody else's writing sometimes isn't very good. Tyler Joseph for Columbia has received the ball, took 2 receptions for 18 yards. Number 20, Cameron Schufelt, 1 reception for 6 yards. Zach Matthews, 2 receptions for 19 yards. And number 88, Brendan Wilhelm, 1 reception for 8 yards. We'll be right back with a little bit more of an update, trying to see Cameron Schufelt with 2 touchdowns, 2 for Columbia. Trying to make sure we can make out what we got going on here as far as the handwriting here. I'm sorry, apologize for that, but we'll try to get back with you real quick with a little bit more of an update. The touchdown was by number 8, 1 yard touchdown run by Zach Schaub for Waterloo. So at the end of the first half, it's Columbia Eagles 13, your Waterloo Bulldogs 10. And we'll be right back with the opening kickoff of the second half in just a few moments. And hopefully the Bulldogs can turn this around. The penalties kind of hurt the Bulldogs here late in the first half, but hopefully they get things turned around here at their halftime and get back on the right track. So we're right back with the kickoff for the second half. We're back live with the kickoff here, and Andrew Dossett sends this one way into the end zone for the Waterloo for a touchback. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs on their own 20-yard line. Penalty flag down.
About the 23-yard line.
Personal foul gets. Oh wait, personal foul on both teams offset the penalties. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the Bulldog 20-yard line.
Personal foul penalties against both teams.
So obviously, the intensity is starting to fire up on the field a little bit. So 2 personal penalties, but they're going to offset each other, and the Bulldogs are going to have the ball here at their own 20-yard line. So it's 1st and 10. Start the second half. It's Zach Schaub under center. And there's Taylor Vernier in motion. It's a handoff to Steven Shad. He's got a little bit of room and gets about 5 yards, maybe 4 yards on the play. So 4-yard carry for Steven Shad on the first part of the second half here. He's taken down by number 24, Nathan Schnack. There is a big crowd out here tonight. This crowd's bigger tonight than it was last week. And when you walk out here into it, it's just wall-to-wall people, and it's good to see out here at the Waterloo football game on a Friday night. So Zach Schaub under center, Taylor Vernier in motion. It is a handoff to Steven Shad. He's got a little bit of room. And he gets about, he's still on his feet, and they're saying he's down. So he's going to get about 3 yards on the carry. So Nathan Schnack again on the tackle, and here comes Austin Campbell to the huddle as Ryan Aycock comes out. So 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs on their own 27. On their own 27-yard line. So Zach Schaub again under center. It's a handoff to Rick Wiegand this time. Rick Wiegand turns the corner, and he gets a first down. It's a Bulldog first down by Rick Wiegand. He had number 24, Nathan Schnack, and 76, Cole Foster on the tackle. But first down for Rick Wiegand and the Bulldogs here with 10 minutes left in the 10:30 left in the third quarter. So again, Zach Schaub goes under center. It's a handoff to Steven Shad, and he is going to be dropped for a loss here. It's almost like a 5-yard loss. He had nowhere to go. The Eagles read that one pretty clear.
Loss of 1 yard, bring up a 2nd and 11.
Now they're saying only loss of 1, but they kept pushing it back. I guess they stopped the momentum as at 1 yard loss. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 on the 36-yard line of the Bulldogs. Zach Schaub is under center. Rick Wiegand in motion. It's Zach's back to throw. He airs it out. He's got Austin Campbell. Oh! Austin Campbell in and out. Almost had a reception. As he went on the ground, the ball was still bouncing in Austin's hands and just couldn't hang on to it. Dallas Schroeder on the breakup there with Austin's reception, but thought for sure Austin was going to end up having, as he went down, the ball was still bouncing in and out of his hand. I thought he was going to be able to come up with a big play there. And now Zach's in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. He airs it out. Rick Wiegand to the sideline. Rick Wiegand's got a little bit of room. He goes out of bounds right about the 50-yard line. First down, Bulldogs for Rick Wiegand. So now the Bulldogs are moving the chains. Number 30, Zach Matthews knocked him out of bounds. So first down and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 50-yard line.
Official timeout.
Oh, and then Columbia has a man down.
Number 30 of the
Number 30, Zach Matthews, is shaken up on the play here, and he's down as the trainers are tending to him. Looked like he got back in the huddle and then just kind of, I don't know if he had a pain from the play before right there, but he is down, and we'll be right back. And we're back. It looks like Zach Matthews is kind of walking off on his own a little bit. He's still got a little bit of limp. I'm not sure if he cramped up or what happened there, but we wish Zach Matthews all the best as he is walking off on his own feet there, and that's a good sign. As much as these athletes play hard and everything else against each other, you always hate to see somebody down on the ground. It's good that they can walk off there like that, and thoughts go out to Zach Matthews right now as he's walking slowly off the field. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 50-yard line for the Bulldogs. With 9 minutes and 28 seconds left, Waterloo Bulldogs trail this one 13-10. Zach Schaub under center. Taylor Veneer in motion. It's a handoff. Steven Shad. He goes up the middle, and he's got room. Breaks a tackle. Oh man, he broke 2 tackles. He's still on his feet, and now he's finally taken down. What a 15-yard run for Steven Shad. And it looks like Cameron Schufelt was the one that put the stop on him. And Cole Foster, also of Columbia, put the stop on, but Steven Shad went right to the middle and then cut to his left, and he just took the whole pack with him. And it's good for a Bulldog first down. As it's almost a 15-yard run there for about a 14-yard run for Steven Shad. So now Zach Schaub back under center. Taylor Veneer in motion. It's a handoff to Rick Wiegand. He goes up the middle, and he's still on his feet, and he's taken down inside the 30-yard line. And he gains about 6 yards. Nathan Schnack with the takedown there, and Nathan Schnack's a little shaken up as well in that play. So 2nd and 4 on the 30-yard line of Columbia Eagles. Zach Schaub under center for Bulldogs. Rick Wiegand in motion. It's a handoff. Steven Shad. He goes up the middle. And there's a penalty flag. There is a penalty flag down. So Lou Eisenhower's will stop there, but the penalty is on the illegal block, chop block on the Bulldogs. So that's going back to Bulldogs up again. The penalties have hurt them a little bit tonight. And the coaches just can't be happy about a penalty like that, especially when you're moving the ball as well as you were, and then to have a penalty like that, that just gets the coaches. So it's a 15-yard penalty. So it's going to be 2nd 19 on the Columbia's 45. Zach Schaub in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. He's still on his feet. Got room. Now he's being chased by a couple of Columbia guys. Finally airs it out. Intended for Rick Wiegand. Zach got himself in a little trouble there. Had 3 men chasing him. So now it's going to be 3rd down. 19 yards to go on the Columbia 45-yard line. So now Zach goes under center. Steven Shad to the back. Taylor Vanier to his right. Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach's back to throw. He's got a little bit of room. Airs it out. He's got it. Oh! Reed Hoffman. The ball went right through Reed's arms. That ball, I think, should have been caught. Looked like Reed put his circle of hands out and the ball went right through. And nice pass by Zach. Unfortunately, no gain on that one. So now it's going to be 4th and 19 with 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Nolan Menino back to punt. The punt kick is up. Pretty high kick. Takes a Waterloo bounce. Now it takes a Columbia bounce, and now it's going to go out of bounds about the 31-yard line, about the 30-yard line. So Columbia is going to take over 1st and 10, about the 30-yard line. With 7:51 left in the third quarter, Columbia is leading this one 13-10. So now as the offense-defense switches up here, Waterloo was on a good run, and the penalty just kind of stopped him and kind of pushed him back and kind of hurt him really quick. So now Jacob Hills in shotgun formation, and now there's a penalty flag. That's indications against Columbia. False start against Columbia. So that pushes Columbia back. So 1st and 15 now. So 1st and 15 for Columbia on the 25 of their own end zone. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. He's got to keep it himself, and he goes nowhere. He goes nowhere. By, Zach George with the stop. Zach George. First time I heard that name tonight. That's a good stop. So loss of 2 yards. It looked like a fake to Cameron Schufelt. So 2nd and 17 with 7:23 in the third quarter. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation with Cameron Schufelt to his right. Jacob rolls out. He's being chased by Zach. Oh, almost intercepted by Thomas Hebner. It was intended for Tyler Joseph. Almost intercepted by Thomas Hebner.
Number 31, Thomas Hebner. That'll bring up
3rd and 17.
17 yards to go.
So 3rd and 17 on about the 24-yard line.
17 yards to go.
On 24-yard line of the Columbia Eagles, Jacob Hill in shotgun formation with, he's got Cameron Schufelt to his left. High snap. Jacob's back to throw. And it is complete to Tyler Joseph. He's taken down immediately by Thomas Hebner, I'm sorry.
Tyler Joseph.
But
Tackled by number 31,
short of the first down.
Thomas Hebner.
So it's going to be 4th down.
Gain of 10. That'll bring up a 4th down.
And Jacob Hill is going to punt this one away. So Jacob Hill going to punt this one here about the 35-yard line. And now we have flags again.
For the snap.
Looks like it's against Columbia. Offsides. Offsides against the Bulldogs. That almost made him a first down. Pretty close. So offsides on a punt. Now the ball is at the 40-yard line. So it's 4th and about 2, and they're going to punt it. Jacob Hill back to punt. He's got the kick. Pretty well line drive. Mitchell Gladney touched it. And Malley picks it up, he turns around, starts running. He's at the 10. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet. Go, Mitchell, go! He's still on his feet. He's got this crowd going. Oh, Mitchell Gladney. About the 12-yard line.
40 yards were running for about 5 yards.
I tell you what, Mitchell Gladney going east and west there, and he was still on his feet. Fun to watch. But a 57-yard punt by Jacob Hill, and Mitchell Gladney touched it. He went all the way back by the 2 and then came back, and now it's at the 12. So that was fun to watch, Mitchell. We appreciate that one. So Zach Schaub handoff to Steven Shad, and he goes nowhere. The Eagles have landed on him right there. And now it's a big tackle. Looked like Cole Foster on the tackle. So Steven Shad had nowhere to go. Austin Campbell comes out as Ryan Aycock comes into the huddle. So 2nd and 12. Ball about the 11-yard line of the Bulldogs. Zach Schaub under center. Rick Wiegand in motion. Pitch out to Rick Wiegand. Get one block. Gets up to about the 15-yard line. Gain about 4 yards. Brought down by Grant Snows. So 3rd and 8 on the Bulldogs, 15. With 5 minutes left in the third quarter. So now Zach once again under center. Taylor Veneer in motion. Timeout. Zach Schaub calls for the Bulldogs. First timeout of the half. We'll be right back with Columbia leading this one 13-10 with 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the third quarter. We're back at Bulldog Stadium where the Bulldogs trail this one 13-10 with 4 minutes and 47 seconds left in the third quarter. It was all Bulldogs first quarter and it was all Columbia second quarter. And now Zach Shaw once again under center. Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach keeps it. He's going to air it out. A low pass intended for Taylor Veneer. Too low of a pass. So now it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 8. And Nolan Menino's on to kick this one away for the Bulldogs. So 4th and 8 on the Bulldog 15-yard line. And Nolan Menino is back at the end zone to punt this one here to the Columbia Eagles. No rush. And now it takes a Columbia bounce. And Waterloo downs it about the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs. Sam Dodd downs the ball about the 43-yard line of the Bulldogs. It's not a very good punt by Nolan Menino on that one there. So Columbia's going to come up with very good field position here. And so Jacob Hill in shotgun formation with Cameron Schufelt to his right. And now Cameron's going to move to his left. Tyler Joseph in motion. And it's a handoff to Cameron Schufelt. He gets about 4 yards and he's stopped.
Number 23, Cameron Schufelt on the carry.
Not sure who.
Number 52,
Blake Lashley with the tackle on that one. Kind of hard to see the number from up here. So 2nd and 8 on the Bulldogs 41-yard line with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And the Bulldogs trailing this one 13-10. So Jacob Hill back in shotgun formation. Cameron lines up to the left of him. Tyler Joseph wide out. And now the flags are flying. False start. So that's going to back up to Columbia by 5 yards. 13. 2nd and 13 yards to go. About the 46-yard line of the of the Water Bulldogs. So 2nd and 13. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation with Cameron Schufelt to his left. Tyler Joseph far to the left. Now is Tyler Joseph in motion. Jacob Hill airs it out. Pass is low, intended for Cole Crisp, but incomplete. Incomplete pass, low pass by Jacob Hill. So 3rd and 13. Hopefully Warriors defense come up big here. The crowd still sitting down. You'd think the crowd would be up cheering here at this point in time with 3rd and 13. Lenny Velker trying to get them fired up, but they're still on their feet. They're not. They're still sitting down. Jacob Hill back to pass. Incomplete pass. Intended for Brendan Wilhelm. Incomplete. So now it's going to bring up 4th down. 4 and 13 for Columbia. Trying to get this crowd fired up a little bit there, and the crowd was still sitting down on that 3rd down. Need to be hooping and hollering a little bit, kind of disrupt it. They got to be this crowd's going to be the 12th man, and they just kind of sitting down here. And just now we have a flag on the. False start against the Eagles. That's going to back Eagles up even more. So 4th down and 18. So now it's at the 49 of the Columbia Eagles. Jacob Hill back to punt. Mitchell Gladney back to receive for the Bulldogs. Jacob Hill's punt's up. And Mitchell ain't going to get a chance to field this one back. And it's going to go out of bounds about the 8-yard line. So Waterloo does not have good field position on that one. So now it's going to be Waterloo ball at the 8-yard line, or their own 8-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 on their own 8 with 3:26 left in the third quarter, trailing this one 13-10 to the Columbia Eagles. Like I said, it was all Waterloo first quarter, all Columbia second quarter. And right now, hopefully this offense gets something moving here. The handoff to, couldn't really see who it looked like. Taylor Vernier. And Columbia's got a man down. Looks like Grant Snow. So Grant Snow is down on the play here. He made the tackle, and the trainers attending him. As the trainers attending him, we wish him the best here. Hopefully everything will be fine. We'll be right back. We want to remind everyone, tomorrow night they have the Hall of Fame banquet. Doors open at 5 p.m. Dinner served at 6 p.m. The Athletic Hall of Fame Committee in Waterloo High School invite everyone to attend the second annual Athletic Hall of Fame banquet. They will be honoring Coach John Capron, Coach Willard Sims, Cleon West, Buddy West, Rich Henke, Gail Yeager, 1961 men's basketball team, 1979 women's 880-yard relay team, 1988 baseball team, and Vernie Moffitt. Tickets are $15. Grant Snow walks off on his own. That's a good sign. I'm glad he's all right. Now it's second down and 10. Zach throws it out. Looks like it's completed to Reed Huffman.
Number 88, Reed Huffman.
And that might be no, it's not a first down. It is a first down. So Bulldog first down by reception from Zach Schaub to Reed Huffman.
11 yards, good for a Bulldog. First down.
So now Zach, first down and 10. On about the 18. Couldn't see who actually got the ball there. Rick Wiegand has it. It was a handoff to Rick. Taken down by Cameron Schufelt. About 3-yard gain on that. So now it's going to be second and about 8 on the 21-yard line of the Bulldogs. So Zach Schaub goes under center. Steven Shad in the backfield. Fumble. It was a handoff to Brock Johnson, and there was a fumble on the exchange. Bulldogs do recover, but not before a 5-yard loss. And Brock Johnson immediately comes back out of the game on that after that play. So loss of 7 yards. So third and 14. Zach once again under center. Zach's back to throw. He's got Austin Campbell. Yes! Oh! Austin Campbell had it as he hit the ground. The ball came out, and as the rule is, you got to have possession. As you hit the ground, the ball still got to be of your possession. A good attempt by Zach Schaub to Austin Campbell, but unfortunately, once he hit the ground, the ball came out. That was a good play. If only that the ground didn't cause that, we'd be all right. Again, I want to thank my camera guy tonight, Scott Keene, for doing all the camera work. He's trying to give you the zoom-in shots and everything else, so shout out to Scott Keene for all the camera work that you see tonight. Nolan Menino back to punt for the Bulldogs. And nobody rushing him. And now another short punt. It takes a while to bounce, but not a very good kick at all by Nolan Menino. 4-3. High punt, but not a very effective punt. But nobody even rushed him. 28-yard punt with no return. So it's going to be Eagle ball. First and 10 on the Waterloo 43-yard line with 1 minute and 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. Cameron Schufelt to his left. Jake back to throw. Throws it to Easton Huffhines. And he's chased out of bounds by Tyler McIver and Thomas Heavner. And Alex Schulteis is kind of in there on the tackle as well. Gain of 2 yards on the reception. So now Jacob Hill again in shotgun formation. Cameron Schufelt to his left, and that always means trouble. Now Cameron Schufelt goes to the right. Tyler Joseph far to the left. It's a handoff to Cameron Schufelt. He gets about a yard, and he gets taken down. Zach George would stop there and Devin Hemmer after about a 1 yard gain. So third down and 7.
yards to go, Bulldog fans.
3rd and 8. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. Cameron to his left. Here's the snap. Oh, false start. Bulldogs are saying Columbia moved, and they did. Columbia, I think, tried to fake out the Warley Bulldogs and faked out their own players, and good for the Warley Bulldogs there.
5-yard penalty and stepped off. It makes
So that would be a 5-yard penalty.
13 yards to go.
So 3rd and 13 on about the 46-yard line of the Bulldogs.
3rd down, 13 yards to go.
And now, that's the end of the 3.
The end of the third quarter.
Your Warley Bulldogs are trailing us with 13-10 at the end of 3. We'll be right back with the 4th quarter. We're back at Bulldog Stadium where the Bulldogs trail this one here, 13-10, start of the 4th quarter. Nobody scored in the 3rd quarter. It was all Warley the 1st quarter, all Columbia 2nd quarter. And now it's 4th down for Columbia Eagles. 3rd down, sorry. So 3rd and long for 13 for Columbia Eagles. So hopefully the Bulldogs will put a stop here. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. He's looking. Cole Crisp is completion on the reception. Tyler McIver and Sean O'Quinn kind of collided there trying to make the tackle. Good thing they're all right because they hit pretty hard as they were trying to go for the ball there. So it's going to be 4th down and about 8 yards. Jacob Hill, who's also the quarterback, is back. Looks like he's back to punt, but be leery here, Bulldogs. So he's going to punt it away. And it's a fumble. Kirsten Ponzo on the return and fumbles it. And now who has the ball? Columbia has the ball. Not good at all. And Dan Rose is going to argue this one. And there's no instant replay. There's no challenge flags. That's coming Sunday when we watch NFL. But so not a very good for Kirsten Ponzo on the fumble there, and gives it right back to the Columbia. So now Jacob Hill in shotgun formation, hands off to Cameron Schufelt. And he goes right at the middle. Colton Hardy makes a stop, and so is Jeremy Reddick, but not before he gains several yards. Gets about 7 yards on the play. So 2nd and 3 for the Columbia Eagles on the Bulldogs' 23-yard line. Jacob Hill back again in shotgun formation. Cameron to his right. And there's movement. And this one might go against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs say it was Columbia moved. No indication just yet. False start against Columbia. So they back him up 5 yards. So 2nd and 8 on about the 27-yard line.
How about that Bulldog marching band?
So Jacob Hill, 2nd and 8 to go. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. Cameron Schufelt to his right. It's a handoff to Cameron Schufelt. It goes right up the middle. And he's stopped by 33, Devin Hemmer. Cameron Schufelt has been the main guy for Columbia Eagles. Cameron Schufelt, another good athlete, good ball player, baseball athlete, all well-rounded athlete, and he had just muscled through this Waterloo defense. So 3rd down for Columbia Eagles. Again, a handoff to Cameron Schufelt, and he goes right up the middle, still on his feet, and finally taken down by number 31, Thomas Heavner, but not before he gets a 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and goal for Columbia. So 1st and goal for Columbia with 9 minutes and 39 seconds left in a regulation here. So Jacob Hill again in shotgun formation with Cameron Schufelt to his left, to his right. Cameron Schufelt again on the carry. He goes straight up the middle. Zach George with the stop. But man, Cameron has been working this Waterloo defense. So 2nd and goal, about the 9-yard line with 8:55 left in the regulation. And Columbia is just now trying to eat the clock up as whatever they can. They're trying to eat this clock up as much as they can. Again, Jacob Hill in shotgun formation, and now we have timeout, Columbia. So with 8 minutes and 41 seconds left in the regulation, Columbia leads 13-10 with the timeout. We'll be right back. Second and goal now for Columbia Eagles on a 9-yard line with 8 minutes and 41 seconds left in regulation. Columbia's winning this one right now, 13-10, but the Bulldogs need a big stop here and a big turnover. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. Oh! Intended for number 8, reception complete by number 88, Brendan Wilhelm, but it almost looked like there was a Bulldog over there for interception, and I thought the Bulldog was going to read it perfectly. So down to 1, 3rd and goal. As you can see, that ball is close to the goal line. Once again, Scott Keene, great work with the camera. Really appreciate it. That way the fans can see it at home as well. It's a handoff to Cameron Schufelt, and he muscles all the way up the middle, and it's going to be touchdown, looks like. Touchdown, Eagles. And now 19-10. So now Rose is getting his defense together over here on the sideline, trying to get him, kind of get a little huddle here on the sideline. Andrew Dawson's going to go for the extra point here. Here's a snap. Oh, the snap is fumbled. And he's taken down. Andrew Dawson is tackled immediately by number 31, Thomas Heavner. Low snap, and it fumbled. So no extra point for Columbia. So 19-10 with 8 minutes left in regulation. Warriors is trailing this one. It's still plenty of time. The 2-score Bulldogs. So now Zach Hopkins getting his special teams together. Trying to get the right man in the right positions out here. And it looks like Rick Wiegand is going to be back to receive this one. Kirsten Ponzel's to the right. And you also have Brock Johnson in front of Rick Wiegand, but I'm not sure this ball is going to get to Rick Wiegand's hands. Andrew Dawson ready to kick it off. And it is going to get to Rick Wiegand. Rick Wiegand is going to get a chance to return it. And he's on his feet, 20. He's at the 30, on his feet, 35, 36. Oh, and now the flags coming in as players are being thrown in different directions. But Rick Wiegand, what a carry. Personal foul against Columbia. Tack on another 15 yards that run. And we're going to have great field position here with 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in regulation. Not a smart play by Columbia Eagles. Wiegand with a great return at the 38-yard line. And then now you add another 15 yards to it. Great field position now for the Bulldogs, and they're going to have to capitalize here. You got to capitalize on Columbia's mistakes. So Columbia 49-yard line. The Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. And Bulldogs got two. They're down two scores here, and they're going to have to capitalize in a big way. So Zach Schaub under center. Rick Wiegand in motion. It's a handoff to Steven Shad. He goes right up the middle, and he's got room. 40 to 39. Steven Shad muscles his way through, and that might be just shy of a first down. So 8 yards. Looks like they're saying 9-yard gain. So 2nd and 1 on about the 40-yard line. So Zach Schaub once again under center. You got Steven Shad in the backfield. Rick Wiegand in motion. Snap. It's a handoff to Steven Shad. It's a first down Bulldogs. And it's going to be short. They're not going to get the spot. Bad spot. Bad spot. And now the officials, that's still not a very good spot by the officials. So 3rd and 1. One official on the other side was like another yard in front. And Zach Shaw's going to keep it himself and muscle through. And that's going to be a first down. And the Eagles have landed on him, but that's a first down for the Bulldogs. Don't put that one back 3 yards. So at the Columbia 38-yard line, 1st and 10 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in regulations. Bulldogs need to hurry up here. You got to get 2 scores. Come on, Zach. Zach's under center. Got Taylor Vanier in motion. Hand on Steven Shad right up the middle. Stop about a couple yards. The Bulldogs don't look like they're in much of a hurry here of the offense. They're just kind of there's a lot of time coming off that clock in between there. And Somebody's got to start putting a little heat and put some hustle into this. So Zach Shaw began under center. Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach's back to throw. Rolls out. Rolls to his, and he takes off running. He's got room. He's on his feet. Thrown out of bounds. Zach Shaw with the keeper taken out of bounds by number 80, Kevin Spizak. But not before another Bulldog first down. Zach was wide open on the far left side. So 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in regulation. The Bulldogs are trying to get something here. So Zach under center. Steven Shadden back for Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach rolls out, passes. Looks like Reed Hoffman. The short pass. That's a short pass. Need a little bit more yardage than that, boys. That was tackled by number 22, Chris Wagner. Ryan Aycock comes into the huddle as Reed Hoffman comes out. So really a loss on the yard there. Not a very good play. Zach in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. Oh, intended for Rick Wiegand. A little high. And Columbia, Cameron Schufelt shaking up on that play a little bit, but he's on his feet. And that's not a good sign for Columbia. Cameron looked like he's cramping up or something, but he's still out there. So now it's going to be third down. And Cameron's kind of favoring that one leg back there. I'm not sure if he hurt himself on that. So Rick Wiegand in motion. Zach back to throw. Austin Campbell with the reception. He's got it. He runs it. 10, 8. Austin Campbell with the reception and the run. About the 7-yard line of Columbia. And Austin, I tell you what, Zach and Austin have been hooking up here with the reception. And now the Bulldog, the Columbia does have a man down. There's an official timeout. And I can't see who it actually is on the ground right now. But Columbia does have a man down, and we're trying to get word of actually who it is. I can't see the number. But just a little bit ago, Cameron Schufelt was looking like he was cramping up a little bit on the field, and I'm not sure if that's him on down. Not sure who it actually is right now. Big reception by Austin Campbell with the run. Looks like it is Cameron Schufelt. From here, it looks like number 23, which would indicate that would be Cameron Schufelt, and hopefully he's all right here. But
upcoming Bulldog games, the JV will be playing Monday night right here against Columbia, 6:30 kickoff.
it is Cameron Schufelt, and that's a big blow to Columbia. Hopefully he's okay. He's walking off of his own 2 feet, but he's been a workhorse for Columbia tonight, and Columbia's really going to need him, and hopefully Cameron's okay.
Number 23, Cameron Schufelt.
So it's going to be first and goal for the Bulldogs about the 9-yard line. This has been a good drive for the Bulldogs. Zach Shaw back under center. Steven Shad in backfield. Taylor Vernier in motion. It's a handoff to Steven Shad, and he has not much running room. Matter of fact, he's going to get stopped for a loss here. Nothing happening there. So Zach kind of comes over, gets another play from the sideline. So with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in regulation, it's second and goal.
11.
It's at the 11-yard line. Zach back to throw, and now he's going to roll out and run to the end zone. He's still on his feet. He couldn't get out of bounds. He's within the 5-yard line. Almost like an 8. At the 4-yard line, there's no hustle actually with the Warrior Bulldogs, though. Austin Campbell comes out. Ryan Aycock comes in. There's not much of a hustle going on for the Bulldogs being down by 9. It just seemed like they're just slowing it down. You know, in our situation, we don't want to take time off the clock. We want to hurry it up here a little bit. So Zach Schaub again on center, third and goal. It's a handoff to Taylor Veneer, and he's horse collared, but no call. And he gets taken down. Not sure exactly who was taken down by, but it looked like he was a horse collar there, and there was no call on it. Another loss. So it looks like Ryan Aycock's going to come in and try to kick the field goal here. And Colton Hardy's going to be the holder. So Ryan Aycock in for the field goal here. Here's a snap. Down, it's up. It's good. So now 19-13, the Bulldogs trail this with 2:49 left. But the Bulldog offense didn't look like there's much hustle in between plays. They ran too much time off the clock. It was 8 minutes when we started, and there was just too much time being ran off in between plays. And I think the Warrior offense, and this is just my opinion, they need to put a little more hustle in and out there in between plays, especially when you're down. I can see if you're up, but when you're down like this, you got to put a little bit more hustle in between plays, and they just weren't. They were taking their time back to the huddle too much. Again, a big crowd here tonight at Bulldog Stadium in Warrior, Illinois. We want to thank our sponsor, HTC, for providing the camera and the internet service to us, which is coming to you live at home if you guys couldn't make it out tonight. Hopefully you're watching it where you're at and enjoying the game. Unfortunately, your Bulldogs right now trail this one 19-13. And Noel Menino is going to kick this one off. And Chris Wagner is going to try to return this for the Columbia Eagles here. So with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in regulation, Bulldogs trail 19-13. And Noel Menino is getting ready to kick off to the Eagles. And it's a squib kick. And it is touched by the Eagles and down at about 38-yard line of the Eagles. Number 24, Nathan Schnack. So now Warrior defense needs to come up big here.
So the Eagles will start this drive at their own 38-yard line, first and 10.
So it's going to be first and 10 on the 38-yard line. And Jacob Hill in shotgun formation, and it looks like Cameron Schufelt is next to him. And it is Cameron Schufelt back on the field. So that's good to see Cameron back out there. And that is good for Columbia to have him back out there. So penalty against the Columbia Eagles, false start, so it's going to back him up 5 more yards. Good to see Cameron back out there after that play where he's shaken up. So now second and 15. First and 15. High snap, handoff to Cameron Schufelt. He's immediately tackled. And looks like Tyler McIver. And also Thomas Hebner on the tackle. And they're saying Devin Hemmer looked like it was in there as well. So second and 15. So Jacob in shotgun formation with 2 minutes left in regulation. Cameron Schufelt to his left. Snap is another high, and Cameron Schufelt again on a carry, and stopped immediately by number 45, Grant Schneider, and Tyler McIver as well on that tackle. So timeout Waterloo. Looks like the 2-minute warning. Basically, we're right at 2 minutes. So Bulldogs trail 19-13 with 2 minutes left. So big loss on there. So 3rd and 18 coming up. But timeout Waterloo right now. And Waterloo's defense needs to step it up big here. Bulldogs are just 1 touchdown away from winning this game. So let's just see what happens here. So now it's going to be about 3rd and 18, 2 minutes go in regulation. Columbia has the ball on their own 31-yard line. 3rd and 17. Jacob Hill in shotgun formation, and now the crowd is getting fired up over here on the Bulldog side. It's very hard to even hear. It's even hard to hear myself right now. It's all the noise, which we needed this noise earlier. It's a handoff to Easton Huffhines, and he's chased out of bounds. Stop! He's stopped out of bounds. Tyler McIver. He's chased out of bounds, taken out of bounds. Tyler McIver. And Thomas Hebner also in that play. Tyler McIver, Thomas Hebner. What a combination there as well. Then to put the big stop and push them out of bounds, which stopped the clock at 1 minute and 55 seconds. So now it's going to force Columbia to punt. So Jacob Hill, who's the quarterback, is also going to punt it here. A low snap. Looked like he downed it again, but they didn't call it this time. No return. So at the 48-yard line of the Bulldogs with 1 minute and 46 seconds left in regulations, the Bulldogs are going to take over. Need a touchdown, extra point to win it. Can we do it? They practice this 2-minute drill, and now let's see how well they practice it, because they need a score in a worse way. So Zach in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. Almost intercepted. Right in the hands and out of the hands of Chris Wagner. So 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. Zach Schaub in shotgun formation. He's back to throw. A little chip out to Steven Shad. Steven Shad on his feet. He's out of bounds. It might be a first down. See where they spot this one. And it is a first down. Bulldogs with 1 minute and 36 seconds left in regulation. So 1 minute, 36 seconds left in regulation. First down by Steven Shad, where it runs out of bounds and stops the clock. Let's go, the Bulldogs here. Let's get them right here. Zach Schaub in shotgun formation. Zach still on his feet back. He's got plenty of time. He hits the sideline. Incomplete pass. Ryan Aycock was intended on that. It looked like Ryan had his feet in. Ryan thinks he had his feet in. The official said no go. Looked like as he fell out of the end zone, he had it, but unfortunately not. So now it's 2nd down and 10. 1 minute, 29 seconds left in regulation. Zach Schaub again, shotgun formation. Steven Shad to his left. Zach's back to throw. He's got plenty of time. Now he's going to run it. Roll out of bounds. There you go, Zach.
Schaub on the keeper.
About 7-yard gain, 6 yards. Cameron Schufelt chased Zach out of bounds there, and those two played baseball together for years and were pretty good friends. And I'm sure that was a little bit of fun for both of them at that point in time. So 3rd and 5. Austin Campbell's going to the far right. Ryan Aycock to the far left. Zach in shotgun formation. Steven Shad in the backfield. Zach's back to throw. He's looking for Austin Campbell. Does he have it? Oh, too far. He led Austin Campbell just a little too far. Chris Wagner breaking up the play on that one. So 4th and 5. This is it here, boys. 4th and 5 with 1 minute and 24 seconds left in regulation. It's 19-13. The Bulldogs trail this one. So you got Ryan Aycock to the far left. Austin Campbell to the far right. Penalty flag. False start against the Bulldogs. That's not good, Bulldogs. So now it'll be 4th and 10. So 4th and 10. You're going to have to throw the ball here, fellas. So Zach is shotgun formation. Ryan Aycock to the far left. Zach back. He's going to have to throw it. Still on his feet. Through the hands of Rick Wiegand. And looks like Columbia's going to take over in 1 minute, 18 seconds left in regulation. So, with 1 minute, 18 seconds left in regulation, the crowd starts to head out of the stadium here. As I think all Columbia has to do is just sit on it. And that's what they're going to do. They're just going to knee it down. So it's going to be 2nd down. Looks like all they're going to do is kneel it down here. So 2nd and 10. And again, he kneels it down. And Columbia's going to win this one tonight, 19-13. Not a very good. Just a lot of penalties tonight kind of hurt the Bulldogs. It's 3rd down. With 12 seconds and counting here. And that's going to be your final, folks. 19 Columbia Eagles over the Waterloo Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs will now go 1-1, and Columbia Eagles are 2-0. And difficult loss here for the Bulldogs tonight. It was all Bulldogs first quarter, but after that, the penalties kind of hurt them, and they kind of beat themselves here. Like I said, terrible loss for the Bulldogs. They will now go next week. Bulldogs will go on the road next week at Carbondale, and then Mascoutah after that, and they'll come back home on the 27th. Columbia will be playing DuPont, and then they'll be playing Westland.
Against Carbondale, 10 a.m.
So next week against Carbondale for Bulldogs, and then Mascoutah after that.
All of your trash.
Again, your final 19-13 Columbia over the Waterloo Bulldogs. We'll be back with some stats in just a little bit. Few stats of the night. These are unofficial stats, by the way. The official stats will be in the paper, stltoday.com. Thanks again to Scott Keene to the camera work tonight. But the unofficial stats, looks like Rick Wiegand had 8 carries for 37 yards. Stephen Shadd had 15 carries for 46 yards. Taylor Vanier had 2 carries for 1 yard. Vince Gagliardi had no yards tonight. Zach Schaub had 6 carries for 20 yards. On Columbia side, Cameron Schufelt was the workhorse for them tonight. He had about 24 carries for 81 yards. Jacob Hill had 3 carries for 2 yards. Number 30 for Columbia, which is Zach Matthews, had -1 carry for -4 yards. And Zach Schaub on the Waterloo side did have a touchdown run for a 1-yard touchdown run early on. On the receiving side for Waterloo, you had Austin Campbell with 2 receptions for 39 yards. Rick Wiegand had three receptions for 38 yards. Reed Hoffman had 2 carries for 10 yards. And also you had Stephen Shadd had one reception for 12 yards. On the Columbia side, looked like Cole Crisp had 1 reception for 6 yards. Easton Huffhines had 1 carry for 2 yards. And you had Tyler Joseph with 3 receptions for 28 yards. Cameron Schufelt had 1 reception for 6 yards. Zach Matthews had 2 receptions for 19 yards. And then Brendan Wilhelm had 1 reception for 8 yards. And also number 80, Kevin Spizak, had 1 reception for 8 yards. Again, it's a tough loss for the Bulldogs tonight as they lose this one 19-13 to the Route 3 rivals, Columbia Eagles. They go on the road next week to Carbondale. Hopefully things can be turned around there. And then from there, they will be on the road at Mascoutah, where Columbia Eagles will play DuPont and then Westland at home, and then go on the road to Carlisle and Freeburg. Again, thanks to HTC, your sponsor tonight. Lenny Velker is on the PA. This is Tim Alberts coming to you live, WHS.HTC.net. We'll see you next week in Carbondale.